Hello Bat family, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. I am so incredibly excited today because we're going to do another hits and misses video, this time for the 1/3 scale Arkham City Harley Quinn by our friends over at Prime 1 Studio. Of course, we saw this one for the very first time at the Next Level event, and I'm just so excited that we finally get all the pre-order information, all the different swap outs, all the different options, and of course professional photos from Prime 1 Studio that we're going to check out to truly see if it's a hit or miss. But before we do that, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and click that notification bell. Make sure you choose all. That way you don't miss any of this content. So like I said, we're going to get to the professional photos. Let's do it right now.
Alright guys, so I have all of the professional photos here from our friends over at Prime 1 Studio. I am so excited to share my thoughts on this piece with you guys. I'm going to be honest right off the bat, I think it's a hit. Obviously you guys know that, but I can't wait to share all of the pre-order details, all the information about this beautiful statue. Again, we did see her for the very first time at the Next Level event, and all of us that saw her were like, our jaws hit the floor. You know, we were just all so incredibly happy and pleased with this piece. We were really surprised we were getting an Arkham City Harley. And what we're looking at right here is the regular. You're going to get all of the base, you're going to get the chair, you're going to get all of the details, but you're going to get this particular head sculpt. This head sculpt is kind of the winking, smiling face. When I think of Harley, I think of that particular look. She is going to be 23 inches tall, which is, you know, not too shabby for a 1/3 scale piece, and of course she is seated. But this again is that regular head sculpt. I think they did a phenomenal job sculpting this. I think it looks very good, and I think it's some of the best Harley Quinn work any company has ever done, including Prime 1. I think this is one of their best statues sculpt-wise. I think it's very, very good. Texturing looks very, very good, and I think you're going to be absolutely fine. I mean, look at the back details here. Absolutely fantastic. The choker, the hair, just everything looks so good. I think you're going to be absolutely fine with the regular if you decide to go with that. I like the DX as well. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Of course, you have the translucent resin. The skin is going to look absolutely fantastic. Look at the leather of the chair. Looks really good. Look at the tattoo on her arm. Everything, it just looks so well sculpted. I'm just so incredibly impressed. I really like the tattoos. I think that is really nice. That's something that you don't see with the other version, the Arkham Knight version. You don't have those tattoos. They're all covered up. And so I really like this. It's exactly the game. It just looks very good. Of course, you have the thong sticking up. And just everything looks so good in my opinion. And it really captures this suit. Again, this is my favorite suit out of all of the different costumes basically that she wears in the games. Look at this. I love this. Look at the lace on the back. Now, I'm not sure if that's sculpted. I'm assuming it is, but then the battering in the middle, that is such a nice Easter egg in the back. It just looks phenomenal. Speaking of Easter eggs, look at this base. Look at the black and white tile. It just separates the red and really makes the red pop on this base. There's a lot going on with this base. There's the hammer. There's the jack in the box, which I think looks really, really good. Very similar to other pieces that Prime 1 has offered with Harley. You're not going to get a lot new here, but I do like that they add all of these little things, because Harley will have all these little things around her, including a Joker doll and a whiskey bottle. I mean, come on, who's going to allow a whiskey bottle on a base? It looks really, really good, and I love it. I love the Harley Quinn detail with the dice. It really pops. This base does concern me a bit with the size. I've heard it's 23 inches wide-ish, somewhere in there, and so that is going to take up a lot of room in your collection. However, the base is amazing in my opinion. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Cigarettes, come on. It's just, that's crazy details, guys. The way the blood drips on the floor by the chair leg, I mean, that's so much detail. So that is basically what you are getting with the regular, and I think the regular is absolutely fine. However, there are other options with the DX, and that's probably, well, let's be honest, that's the version that I'm going to be getting, is the DX, because it does offer a couple of different other looks, if you will, a couple other head sculpts, and this one I really think is very good. This is probably my favorite head sculpt that we're looking at right here. I'm going to show you it in closer detail here in just a second, but you get more options. You get 2 additional head sculpts, and you also get some head sculpt stands, which is really nice, and I'll show you that here as well. But basically, you get these 3 portraits. You get the winking, the double winking, and you also get that more sensual come hither look from Harley in the middle there with the DX. And that's probably my favorite head sculpt, this one right here. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I think it's very well done. I'm probably would teeter between this one and the regular portrait. I'm not a giant fan of the third portrait, but I really like this one a lot, and I think it looks good from all angles, especially this one. I think that is, look at those eyes. It's just absolutely fantastic. I just really like that one a lot. And this one right here is the third one. I think it's good, but it's not exactly necessarily my favorite. You know, in hand I might change my mind, but I don't know, there's just something quite off about it in my opinion. Still quirky, still winking, but I just think the other two head sculpts, in my opinion, are quite better. I do think it looks good from that angle, so maybe it just depends on what angle you get, but I do like the regular and the more stern look. So you also get the headstands, which I mentioned, which is really nice. And then get this, if you order from the Prime 1 store, they have a fourth head sculpt. This is awesome. This is a gesture head option, so definitely cool if you order directly from Prime 1, which I think is amazing. So let's talk about price. So the regular retails for $1,249, and the DX is $1,349. To be honest, I do feel like this is a bit high. I do think you're probably paying for the chair and the base. The chair obviously is very awesome, and the base is going to be quite massive. But I don't know for sure if I think it's quite worth the $1,300 price point. Maybe it would be better if it was like around $1,200 for the DX, but it is what it is. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be ordering this one because it's just that good. But those are my two qualms. The base size, price point, but overall this statue is a home run hit. I think Prime 1 has nailed it. It's something different than everything else, which definitely makes it stand out in my opinion. And if you are a fan of the games or this character, this is a no-brainer statue to pick up.
Alright guys, so there you have it. For me, this Batman statue collector, this Harley Quinn fan, I give it a thumbs up. It is definitely, maybe 2 thumbs up. It is definitely a hit. I am not loving the price point. The price point seems a little bit high. Also, maybe the base is going to be a little bit monstrous, but the actual statue, the concept, I love. Out of all the Arkham games, Arkham City is my favorite Harley. I love that look. Of course, Arkham Knight expanded on that a little bit, but man, I think this is definitely a hit. I'm very excited. I have a pretty strong feeling that this Harley is going to end up in my Batcave, even though I do have the Arkham Knight Harley. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the OG, the Arkham Knight, or do you like this new Arkham City? I really want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of the base size? What do you think of the swap outs? Is this one that you're going to pick up and add to your Batcave and your collection? I want to know in the comments down below. I'm excited. I always am excited about new Prime 1 pieces, and this one, like I said, I have a pretty strong feeling she's going to end up in the Batcave. Where I'm going to put her, I have no freaking idea. But, you know, hopefully, you know, collector problems, right? Hopefully we'll solve it together through this channel. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Again, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell. Make sure you choose all. Check out our t-shirts. This one right here is the Brotherhood of the Bat t-shirt. So many of you have purchased this one and helped support the channel, so thank you guys very much. That link is down below if you're interested. Just thank you guys so very much for spending some time with me. I appreciate it. I love you all, and we'll see you right here next time in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Definite hit. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.